Boo. How are my little kings and queens doing today? Hope y'all having a good Halloween. I don't know how I am, but I want to see how y'all's day in Halloween is, because I got a bunch of candy. I hope y'all got a lot of candy. I hope y'all got treats and tricks. There's no tricks over here. So, but today I want to share y'all a story where this happened 2 years ago at Busch Gardens, where it was a show. It was like a Beetlejuice show, but this type was like a off-brand version, but it was different. It was like a different version. I don't remember much about it, but I know much where I remember how it happened and where it ended. But before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more things coming your way, and I'll send more videos inconsistently, somewhere between 2 or 3 weeks, because I cannot properly keep a schedule. Oh well. But anyways, let's start this. But okay, so this happened 2 years ago when my mother asked me if I want to go to Busch Gardens. The thing is, I had a best friend and her boyfriend was going to Busch Gardens, but the thing is, they didn't know I was coming. Well, I think she told me, or they just didn't know. I don't know. I forgot. But this one, we're gonna say she did not tell me. So she told my stepmother that they're going to Busch Gardens, and my mother told me to say, "Hey, do you want to go to Busch Gardens?" And in this context, we're gonna say my best friend and her boyfriend's name, and we're gonna call them Rose and Travis. So my best friend Rose and her boyfriend Travis, they said to my stepmother, "Hey, we're gonna go Busch Gardens. Do you wanna go?" And she said, "Yeah, sure." And she asked me, "Hey, do you wanna go Busch Gardens?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll go to Busch Gardens." So I got up and got dressed, found my best friend, went out the door, and head our way to Busch Gardens. And while we got to Busch Gardens, I think there was a problem there in the parking space where it was like, I don't know, too much, or there was like a little problem. I don't know. I don't remember, but I know there was like a problem during the parking. I don't know much, but like, look, I don't remember much, but I remember how the story goes and how the story ends. But before we went in, well, actually, yeah, actually, this was before, but we went in, we got to Busch Gardens, got through the gate, got through the whole scanning about your what's in your bag, or make sure nothing's dangerous and all that. So we got to the building, got to Busch Gardens, saw all the places that we saw pretty much, because we always be there all the time. Like when I say all the time, I meant all the time. But but we were just walking around, just seeing all the stuff, like looking at all the Halloween stuff. We see all these like we see all these props, these like walking tall like trees, or skeletons, or even clowns. I don't know, I don't remember, but I know this one where there was these two people where they were sliding, but the thing is, when they slide, I don't know, but when y'all hear when y'all hear the movies, when the train stops, like very hard, it makes that sound, and those effects where there's sparks coming out. That is what they were doing. They were sliding, and sparks were coming out of these metal things while they were sliding, and out their hands, and it was really cool. I wish I got a photo. I wish I had a video of that. I wish, but I didn't, because it just came out of nowhere, and I was like, I should have got a video. Oh, I should have gotten it. But yeah, we saw that. We started still walking around, and but then Rose and Travis said we could go split up, and I'm like, okay, and we're like, okay. So they split up, and I was with my stepmother. So I was with my stepmother, and we just started walking around. This was before the show. This is where before we saw the show, and then when it was gonna start. So we were just walking around these areas where we knew, because we knew the area like very, very well. So we were just walking around, and then I saw this one tree where I thought it was looking at us. I swear, but it was standing up and just standing there. It was just standing there, and I was like, "Oh God, what the heck?" And then I was just walking, and then I had a drink with me. I had a drink, and then while I had that drink, I was just drinking away. Just drinking, and then this thing lunges, and I'm just like, oh shit. he lunges at me, and I was like, oh God. And I almost spilled my drink. I was like, oh shoot. My mother was laughing, and she got scared too, and we both laughed. I was like, what the heck? You almost spilled my fruit. I had a fruit punch in my hand too, like a full, large cup with it. And I was like, you almost made me spill it. Then he did it, but we were all good. We laughed. It was funny. But then, after that, we saw there was a sign where there was a show going on. And I was like, ooh, a show. And then we decided to go to a show. Well, my mother saw the sign, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay, let's go to the show. So we went to the show. And, oh, guys. When I walked in, I saw a photo shoot. You know where you saw a green screen, right? When you see the green screen and you stand behind it and then do some effects with it when you're doing all the editing and all that. But the thing is, this type of photo shoot was not any other photo shoot. I saw 2 nurses, but these nurses were white and pink, and they were wearing a pink wig. Like, it was like a short bob where you can, like, move side to side. Like, it was like that bob. It was not. So, but there were 2 hot nurses, and there was one guy right beside them, no shirt and only white and pink shorts, and I was like, oh God. But bro, I literally have the photos right here if y'all want to see it. It's so crazy. It was crazy. I still can't get over that. I was like, oh dang. Well, I got over it, but I was like, oh wow, what the heck did I get myself into? But then I sat down. But then while I sat down, the show began, and then flames started rising up, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That's so cool. And then the show started, but then this Beetlejuice off-brand type, I don't know. He was interested. I don't know. I think that was a he or a she. I don't know, but I think this was a he though. But this off-brand Beetlejuice was just doing these like weird positions where you and your partner would do in bed. But I can't get it. I'm not trying to get into that because I ain't trying to get the monetization by YouTube. I ain't trying to get through. No. So what we're gonna say is this person was very, very, very good at gymnastics. Very flexible. Like, he was doing all the positions. I was like, what? Mother, what you got me into? What is this? Like, I was recording, but I didn't get that much recording because I only got photos of it. I only got like photos and not much videos of it. So we watched. So while this man was doing all that, I don't remember much about the show, but I know it was something about this show was like somewhere around like pop or rap, somewhere in music to High School Musical dancing or something like that. And I was like, oh wow, that is cool. And it started dancing, and it started doing all this gymnastic stuff in band style. And I was like, oh god, what the heck? Why am I here? And I started watching. I was like, oh wow, and that's amazing. And then they start doing something else, which I don't remember much about. I don't remember it, but I know it was something amazing, and I wish I remember it, but I don't. But the show ends. Everyone applauded. Everyone said, oh, that was a good show. Minus everything else. And I was like, yeah, it was a good show. That was a good show. But anyways, in this show, while we were leaving, it was getting past dark. I don't know what time we got there, but I think it was somewhere around like 11 or 12 or something. Or much later. I don't know. But I know it was something much later than that. Because I know it was dark soon, like very dark. Somewhere around like 8 or 9. And we tried to text Rose and Travis, say we're all done and we're at the front edge where the train is. So at Busch Gardens, so if you don't know about Busch Gardens, I forgot to mention this, sorry in the beginning. Busch Gardens has this train where they pick you up and then take you there. But it takes a while for the train to get there and then come back, so it takes a while. But the train was there, and then we were waiting for Rose and Travis, and so we were waiting, but it was taking a while. Then we called them or text them, where you guys at, and they said they're closed, and then we like, oh, there you guys are. So we saw Rose and Travis, asked them how they do, how was everything, and they said it was good. They went to a haunted house, by the way, and then something else, but that's all I know. But they said they had a good time. It was fun, and so We got on the train, and while we got on the train, we no problems at all. Just got onto the train. Train us, take us to where all the parking lot at. Got to the parking lot, got to the car, and then drove home. I can't say anything else because that was the most fun, and that was my most fun, graphic, and interesting day. Because I'm sorry I didn't give you guys much more details, or I did. I'm sorry, but that's all I remember from this, and that's all. But thank you guys for watching, and I really want to appreciate you guys just like waiting, very, because this month has been, well, yeah, this month has been really stressful because I am doing it because I am literally doing everything in my power to stay motivated. I'm doing everything. But thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys have a good day. Happy Halloween. Bye.